everybody, welcome back. I am back. I got crap all over my shirt. I should have had an apron on, but I don't, so I just ruined another shirt. Okay, I have a bunch of stuff here. Some of it you can't see, but I'm going to show you. Okay, now I'm doing this over here because it's a craft thing, but I'm making it for my other channel, okay? Where I do reborn dolls, and there's role play and all this kind of stuff with the dolls. And so usually when there's a new doll that I've done, I do a birth video, because when you put them together, they're hooked at the arms, the legs, and the neck, okay? Well, considered birth video is when you cut the neck one. That means that's when they're done, they're born, technically, you know, for role play purposes, that's when their birth is done. Well, you can do that with the little babies, you know, the preemies, the minis, the up to 0 to 3 months, newborn. So you got the minis, which is 10-inch, 12-inch. Then you got your preemies, which were typically between 15 and 17 inches. And then you've got your newborn, which is around 17, 18, 19 area. And then your 19 to 21 ones are 0 to 3 months. So when you do those ones, I do a birth video and a box opening, and I'll do a baby shower, and you know, I have bought some items, but some items are used, and I've had them forever. So I set up a table just like you would a baby shower, okay? Well, for the toddler version, like from 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months, and then 9 to 12 months, I don't have one that big, but I have one the 3 to 6 month size, and I really don't, they're too big to do like a baby shower, you know, because they're open-eyed. They're not babies, you know, so I wanted to do a different kind of video over there for a new toddler that I've done to put into the nursery for role play and stuff. And it's a 3 to 6 month size baby. So I didn't want to do a baby shower. So I thought, what about a birthday adoption kind of one? And instead of doing like baby shower, you just see all the presents and all that kind of stuff. You have a diaper cake. I did make a diaper cake. I have a diaper cake. And so for this one, for the birth video, instead of a box opening, it'd be like I have one of those decorative bags, like big, huge gift bag things. And instead of having her come out of a box, which, you know, it just doesn't fit right. So I thought, I've been watching a lot of videos on these fake cupcakes, fake cakes, and all that. I want to do the Christmas cup. Oh, that's gorgeous. Well, for the cakes, I'm like, I don't have any of that stuff, so how can I improvise, you know? How can I do it without all the stuff? Because I don't have all the stuff. And so I thought, well, why don't I make, because I don't have the styrofoam for the round cake, you know, I don't have that. So I thought I would make a cake, okay? And here's my cake. Here's my cake. Made it out of chipboard. Sorry about that. So I have some leftover pieces right here and some real pieces. Okay. So this is what I used to cut it out. This is all I used, and this is scrap. I'll put it in my scrap pile, but if I can't use it after a while, I'll just throw it away, you know. But I make my round circles to fill the limbs with glass beads. You know, they have a hole, so I have to seal the hole. So I make round discs out of this, so I can always use this. So we're going to get this out of the way. I'm just going to put it on the floor. But I have a whole case, a huge case I got from Uline of this 12 by 12 chipboard. And I'm like, I don't need a big cake. For one, I have to store it when I'm not using it, which I'm not going to use it very often. But I could use it now that, you know, I've done a birth video for these babies. If I want to do like a birthday thing, I can take this cake out and use it, you know, for role play. And it's not going to get ruined. It's not going to go bad. It's not going to, you know. So I used 3 of these, I believe. 3 of these. So I'm like, okay, I need some, how do I make it round? I'm like, I don't know how to make it round. So I used the bottom, this big one, I used the bottom of my scissors holder, the bottom of this. This round piece right here, because I didn't want a big one. This one's perfect. I did this big one down here, and I traced it and cut it out. And then for this size, the smaller size, I used my light on my desk. I used the bottom here. It was perfect. It's like, okay. So I'm like, okay, how do I make it round? How am I going to make this? I had the 2 discs. And I'm like, crap, how am I going to make it round? So I had a leftover piece, and I'm like measured. I'm like, you know what? This cake, the top piece is perfect. So I'm like, it's 4 inches. Okay, I ended up doing 4 inches. I separated the paper and just marked 4 inches and 4 inches and 4 inches and cut them down. The pain in the neck part was, this is why I haven't gone anywhere. Here's the underneath. Here's the underneath. I used my 1/2 inch score tape, and because this is stiff, I rolled it up so it would turn. It would be easier to get it to go around. You can see how it's like that. I did this one better than I did this one, because I figured out start it here and then just roll it tight, you know. So that's what I did for each. So each one of these is 4 inches. So it's 4 inches wide. So in this piece, I needed 1 piece plus maybe half of another one of those strips, those 4-inch strips. So, and then, yeah, because there's 2. There's 1 whole one and a half. And then this one is 2 whole ones and a little bit. See, I had to have this little bit. But this is how I hooked it together, like this. Now that's not going to stay, okay? Especially after I start putting stuff on it that's heavy, because this is hollow right here. So what I'm going to do, okay, is use my hot glue gun, okay? So what you're going to need to do is figure out how big you're going to need them. I just did 2 because that's as big as I want it, okay? Newspapers, my paintbrush, a ruler, pencil, pair of scissors, your paint, this, your glue gun. My glue gun's over here. I have not plugged it in yet. And what you think you might decorate it, how you might decorate it. Now the fake cake stuff, they use like frosting. They use that, I call it sheetrock mud, but I don't know what it's called. It's like, you can get it in different tubs or whatever. Well, I'm not going to do that, because 1, I will probably not use all of it, for 1, you know, and I didn't want, I didn't want to do that. It's like, how can I do this and decorate it without it looking stupid? Because that's frosted. So I thought I would do is paint these white. Okay, first off, paint them all white. Okay. And then from there, figure out how you're going to do the rim of the cake, you know, the rim. And then where it connects here, I'm going to hot glue it down there. You know, I'm going to hot glue it on. But, you know, they got that piping that looks really cute. Now I can do, like, I have, let me move this out of the way. I have a big tub here, my drawer of my baby section stuff. I have these little doodads. I have a bunch of stuff. Okay, I have a bunch of ribbon. I have little little roses, which is I'm going to use. Now, sometimes it's a boy, sometimes it's a girl. So I thought I painted all white, and then the front half, I'll figure out where it ends. You know, I'll divide it in half, and I can either do it in yellow, which I really don't want to do. I want color. So I thought I would do like one side pink, one side blue, because I don't want to make two of these. There's no way. Or I can just use a bunch of colors, but the minute you put pink in there, it's going to look girly, you know? So I'm trying to figure out how to, I could do it all white, but then the dust and everything's going to collect on it. So I didn't want to do that either. So I haven't decided yet. I actually don't have any blue flowers. I got blue ribbon. I don't have blue flowers. But you can get some really pretty, like, let me get this one up. Some really pretty ribbons. This one's really pretty. It's really iridescent. And it's like a light, like blue-green color. And you can put that around the edging. So it'll look like piping, you know. You can, I don't know how long it'll last. I don't think it'll mold, but you can get the, like it's the hard candy, and it has like little flowers, and you put candles in it that you decorate the top of the cake. I'm going to see if my store has one, because if they do, then you can use that for like around here and on the top. I don't know what I'm going to do for a topper. I thought maybe if I do yellow, I could do like a yellow, because it's a birthday. So you want it kind of generic and not themed, because you're not going to do the same theme all the time. Like if it was a boy, I'd put like a car or a boat or something like that on here. Or if it's a girl, I could put like a little baby doll. You can buy those little baby dolls at Dollar Tree for $1.25, whatever. You can put that on the top. You know, you can decorate it like that. But I'm going to have to keep it kind of generic. But I got all kinds of ribbons and pearls. I thought about this for around the edging right here, around the edging, to do pearls, because I have a bunch of these. Plus I have a whole big thing of these I can use up. And they're just beads. So I've got that, and I did want to do that for a birthday, but I didn't know how to keep it generic. I mean, it would be different if I was doing a, I need those for something else. You know, because I've got like these flowers, you know, that you can add on to it or whatever. I haven't figured it out yet. So I'm going to end up sitting here for a while and kind of thinking about it. But I still have to paint this and everything. So until I get to the decor, I do want to do these. So I will do the pearls. That much I did know. I figured that out last night while I was sitting here thinking about it. This is my boy little pack. So I don't know what way it'll go, but I've got to glue it. So I'm going to turn on my glue gun. And actually move that over here so I can reach it. Move everything down. I want to get glue on stuff. So I will bring my extension cord over here and plug this in. At least get it started, you know, get it started. Now I thought I would glue it from the inside and then figure out I need something flat, you know, because putting those beads on and stuff, I need to paint it. So what I'll do today, because this is going to be a long video, it'll probably be like a part 1, part 2 thing, kind of thing. But this is what I thought of. I still need to make the base of it, and I have different sizes of these. So this one I think would be perfect. Yep, you can see it on the, well, you can't because I have to hold it up, but you can see all around it, okay? I need a platter to put it on and get that on. So once I paint it and glue that so it's stable, I'm not going to glue this onto here until this is all painted. Okay, so I'll paint those, get that sturdy. I got to figure out where this and the seams are. This will be like half because you want it nice and smooth in the front. So I'll make sure when I put these on that I do it the correct way, you know, because once you paint this, you can see this. There's no way I can make that smooth. There's just not going to be a way to make that smooth. So we'll see. And I may look up, tonight I might look up on Pinterest birthday cakes for gender neutral and see how they decorate it, and I'll see what I have here. I want to use what I have. I don't want to have to buy anything. And so far, I don't have to buy anything. If I can keep, I'm just trying to, yeah, because I don't have the piping. So I'm thinking that I'm going to do the pearls around the edges, because then you won't be able to tell. So, but here's part 1, guys. So I'm going to go and paint this, let it dry overnight. I got some other videos to do, and I'll get the rest of my stuff together. I need to find a bigger, round, more sturdy platter. So I think I'm going to have to use, I think if I glue, I don't want to waste these though, you know. I can go look at a box and see if I can find a sturdy box. But other than that, I'm going to probably end up gluing like, because this is, I can still make it, I can cut this so it's a big circle. And I think this will be, you know, this will work. If I make it into, you know, cut the circle, you know, cut it, you know, so it's the outskirts of it, I think, because that'll look cute. And it'll be sturdy enough to hold it, and I can move it around or whatnot. So I'll think about that, because I'll have to paint this white too. Glue it together. Because once you put glue in here, this is going to be sturdy. So I think that's what I'll do. Because I'm not going to go buy a platter. So I'll just use these. So I'll glue these, get them glued, and let that dry. And then I'll paint everything white. And then by tomorrow I should have an idea how I'm going to decorate it, and then I'll do the next video. So this is going to be a 2-parter. So if you want to do this, yeah, and if you get any ideas, definitely comment down below. It'll be all done by the time I see this, but, you know, I may end up wanting to make another one, you know, but I got to get it so it's sturdy. So, but I used score tape to put it together. It's not going to hold it. I have to use hot glue and all that. So anyway, here we go. So I will see you all again soon. Bye now.